I read a Vice article. You might be familiar with the publication Vice from about a decade ago, talking about the problem. And of course, child rape problem if it's happening anywhere. Okay. We're not talking about age of consent laws here. We're talking about prepubescent teens. We're talking about raping little kids. This is a whole, everyone.
Yeah, it's not ingrained in the culture. Hasidim have a problem with inbreeding, and they have a retardation in their in that particular sect, group one, and yeah, that's going to lead to some pedophilia because they're basically a lot of them are basically retarded.
They say that the Vice article is saying that over 50% of Hasidic Jewish children,
that's retarded.
Sex.
That's retarded.
That's not a fact. But there is a problem with in the Hasidim with pedophilia, but I think it's because of low IQs and
But there's a problem in all religious groups in pedophilia. Look at the Vatican and the altar boys. I mean that also is a major problem of pedophilia.
Yeah, we condemned it. You promote it. It's different.
In deeply religious, I'll tell you where it comes from. In deeply religious societies where sexuality is suppressed or forced suppression, like in Orthodox Judaism, like in Catholicism, like in Islam and all sorts of religions, you will find pedophilia and sex crime because of the repression of sexuality. That has to be an individual choice of the participant in order for it not to become perverted and these people not to spiral out of control.
Nick,
so that is one of the big issues that causes pedophilia inside of all religious communities.
I would love to. Nick and I need to go to Israel. That's what needs to happen.
No, I'm gonna die, dude. Adam's gonna be there waiting for me with 12 of his bear Jews from Inglourious Bastards. I'm gonna fucking kill me.
They love arguing.
Nick, I'll take you to Israel.
They love.
I'll take you to Israel. I'll even give you some protexia while you're there.
No, I listen. I would actually like to go because it's the Holy Land for, of course, Christians as well, because that's where Jesus walked. But
yeah, we'll go. I
would get killed there. So.
I went to Jesus' birthplace in Bethlehem. It was surrounded by fucking Muslims, and the call to prayer. They needed a big iron fence to keep the Muslims out.
Brother, I don't even know if you guys can make it into Australia.
Problem.
I was gonna say I don't even know that. Real fast, I want to introduce Zherka is here as well. He just joined the streamer, and he has joined in the community. I just wanted to ask you, Zherka, on this question because everyone brushed over it. But Gavin pointed out, obviously, I'm not a fan. People say, "Are you anti-Semitic?" Well, I think if you're anti-Semitic, you're probably against all the Semites, which are both sides of the war, in my opinion. But he was saying these people are like savages. They kill civilians. They put their children out to war. They kids, and I don't think anyone's arguing about Afghani dancing boys and those things, but I'm assuming that's saying that the Jews are not Talmudically kids. Vice itself was saying it's a common practice. I didn't know if you had any opinion on that, about the different groups, if one's more savage than the other, or about pedophilia and their movements.
That one's for me, right?
Yeah.
I mean, let's just look at the nature of the Jew. They brought LGBT and all this degeneracy to the West, and you're telling me now, silence, goy.
Hey, hold on.
They bring all this degeneracy, and now you're saying it's just a big leap that they're also pedophiles. Give me a break. Like, this is what they're known for. They got kicked out of 109 fucking countries.
Who invited?
Oh yeah. By the way, on that, I just wanted to say, now that we're on the topic of religion and that Zherka just mentioned that, I want to ask Adam King something. He talked about being kicked out of 109 countries. You said on a recent interview that the reason that they were kicked out of so many countries was because of Christian influence. Can you expand on that?
Specifically, the Catholics have been very anti-Jewish from the inception of Catholicism. Yeah. It's really
that's why Catholic priests are represented in the way that they're represented in Hollywood movies. Kind of interesting, isn't it?
I'll tell you, throughout history, the Catholics have been the number one progenitors of Jewish massacre. And
the same people that got killed for 300 years for worshiping the true God, Jesus Christ. Those people, all Christians, were persecuted until the Emperor Constantine recognized Christianity as the religion of the true God. So you persecuted us first, like you do with the Christians in Israel right now.
And they weren't really, it was really the book burnings that they were after. They were trying to destroy the Torah, and the Jews are what stood in the way. it's very interesting.
Rabbis bite penis flesh.
Catholicism itself is very much rooted in Judaism, actually. Originally, until Nicaea, there was so many more Gospels than just Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. But I don't know if you want, guys, Elijah, I don't know if you want to go down this path yet. I want you to kind of steer the conversation because we're kind of going in like a million directions since we brought Zherka onto the thing.
I mean, it's been a couple minutes.
Interrupting more than anyone.
Yeah, that was a dumb move. Can we change the subject entirely?
You know what I find funny? The two guys who've been to Israel are shilling for Israel. Isn't that funny?
Zherka, you're just like a shit stirrer.
Here's an honest question. Does Gavin, you used to be based and used to be a white man. What happened? Does Gavin and the fucking Goy, does Gavin and the Goy guy, are you guys funded by Jews? Just give a yes or no.
Yeah. Bro, I am a Jew. All of my money that I make for myself, I fund myself, dude. I'm self-funding.
The same guy as
I'm funded by a Jew. I'm funded by Adam King, the Jew.
Yeah, you look like a Jew.
Zherka, I gotta tell you, man, I can't believe that you I really used to like you until I saw you got your ass kicked by that dude.
Yeah,
man.
That nose don't lie.
That was so embarrassing.
That nose don't lie. You're definitely a Jew.
I am a Jew.
All right, but hey, Gavin, what are you saying?
What about Gavin though? Are you 100% Caucasian?
Yes.
So what happened to you, Gavin?
Up on this subject is I don't like my fellow Caucasians absolving themselves of their ethnomasochism and blaming it 100% on Jews. There definitely is a percentage with these fuckers.
Wait, what's the percentage?
That's a good question.
That's the 6 million people question.
I would say 30%. 30% of your self-hatred could be put on these people, but who aren't Jewish, by the way. They're just elites. Like, they're white elites. This is the thing. We are at this war with Jews because they're overrepresented in the group of elite whites. They're overrepresented in chess. They're overrepresented in Nobel Peace Prize winners. They're overrepresented in medicine. That last one is the Achilles heel of anti-Semitism. Why are they overrepresented in medicine? Because of nepotism? You can't be nepotistic about doing brain surgery. You either are good at it or not. That's like saying there's nepotism in the MLB. You either throw a fastball at 110 miles an hour or not. You can't get your cousin in on that. So they are elite whites. And when they do bad, they do elite bad, like really bad. When they do good, they do elite good. My daughter was born at Beth Israel Hospital in the East Village. There's no Muslim hospitals around there she could have been born in. And again, as I said earlier,
you're saying they're shapeshifters, Gavin.
Shut the fuck up.
Why is Zherka even here? Didn't he lose his relevance like a month ago?
Gavin, grab your two pieces of silver.
Okay,
grab your shekels. Get your shekels, Gavin.
This fucking clown.
Can I ask Adam? I want to ask Adam King a question because
he invited the internet.
Vincent, what were you saying?
I was just going to say, Adam did not really answer my question. Do you think that the Jews were kicked out of so many countries because of Christian influence? This is what you said in that interview. You said it was because of Christian influence.
Catholic influence, not Christian.
Catholic. So you think that they were kicked out of so many countries because of Catholic influence?
Well, there was so many different reasons. I mean, we're talking about a 2,000-year history. There was more than just Catholic influence. You know, for starters, you know, like Spanish Inquisition, Catholic influence. Adolf Hitler was not Catholic influence, although the Catholics seemed to be chomping at the bit to support everything that he did. They were like wetting their pants over it. So there were places where the Catholics had the lead, and there were places where they didn't. But in every situation where Jews were being killed, the Pope was trying to take selfies in front of dead Jewish bodies. I mean, that's just how it always has been.
Lies, lies, lies. Guys, let me know in the comments what you think. If you agree or disagree, leave a like if you want to. Christ is King, and God bless.